What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Oregon State versus Stanford college football matchup going down Saturday, November 11th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Oregon State and Stanford. Oregon State 7-2 on the year, 5-4 against the number after a 26-19 road win over Colorado in their last matchup. Meanwhile, Stanford coming in off of a 10-7 road win over Washington State as 14-point underdogs. And now Stanford heads into Corvallis. And, Oregon State at home this season has been extremely tough. They're 4-0 at home this season. They beat UCLA by double digits, UCLA and Utah by double digits. And actually, if you go all the way back, all four wins have come by at least those 12 points that they beat UCLA by. And earlier this season, they beat San Diego State 26-9, beat up on UC Davis as well. And through the first three games, they had allowed just 23 points through three games at home. So Oregon State, like I said, they've been a tough team to beat at Reser Stadium. I don't think that Stanford's going to beat them here. However, Stanford's been pesky. You look at what they did. They beat Washington State last week. And granted, Washington State looks like the Walking Dead right now. They're just sleepwalking through the rest of their schedule. But they also went on the road and beat Colorado in Boulder in a game that many thought was just a write-off dub for Colorado. When we were talking about our morning show with myself, Mitch, and Jay Briggs earlier this season, and we were going through Colorado's schedule. I'll admit, I had Stanford marked off as an easy win for Colorado in that game. Did not prove to be the case as Colorado folded like a cheap tent. But give Stanford the credit where it's due. They came back and won that game. They also took a playoff contender in Washington down to the wire at home. They were getting 27.5 and only lost by 9, 42-33. Like I said, I get it. Going on the road to Oregon State is a tough task. But Oregon State has Washington on deck at home next week in a massive game. And we've already seen one sort of quote-unquote look-ahead spot for Oregon State earlier this season when Washington State was actually playing well and Oregon State had to go out on the road to Pullman to take on Washington State. Game before, that was when they played San Diego State. They were laying 24 at home, 24.5 at home against the Aztecs and only won that game by 17. I don't think that Stanford wins this game. But 20.5, almost 3 touchdowns is a lot, considering that a Stanford team that went 3-9 last year, granted they weren't 3-9 at the time, they were playing a lot better, but still just fell apart down the stretch. This Stanford team went into Corvallis last year and only lost by 1 point. Granted, they're only getting 3.5 points there. Now they're getting over 3 touchdowns. But I just think that, like I said, this is a prime look-ahead spot for Oregon State. Oregon State is the far better team. I am not saying that they're not. I'm just saying 21.5 points feels like a bit much to me when Stanford, like I said, has been competitive in a lot of their recent games. So I'm going to take a shot here with Stanford plus the points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.